राष्ट्रीय आणि राज्य महामार्गापासून 500 मीटर अंतरावर असलेल्या मद्य विक्रीची दुकानं 1 एप्रिलपासून बंद करावी असा आदेश सर्वोच्च न्यायालयाने दिला असतानाही फोंडा आणि मडगाव भागातील मद्य विक्रेते या आदेशाला जुमानत नसल्याचं सोमवारी स्पष्ट झालं। या प्रकारामुळे सर्वोच्च न्यायालयाच्या आदेशाचा गोव्यात अवमान झाल्याची प्रतिक्रिया कायदा क्षेत्रातील मंडळींनी व्यक्त केली। मद्यप्राशन करून रस्त्यावरील अन्य नागरिकांचा जीव धोक्यात घालणाऱ्या तळीराम चालकांना लगाम लावण्यासाठी सर्वोच्च न्यायालयानं समस्येच्या मुळावरच घाव घातलाय। सर्वोच्च न्यायालयानं सिक्कीम आणि मेघालय वगळता संपूर्ण देशभरात महामार्गालगतची 500 मीटर परिघातातील मद्य विक्री बंद करण्याचा आदेश दिलाय। न्यायालयानं दिलेल्या आदेशानुसार 1 एप्रिलपासून ही मद्यालय बंद होणं अपेक्षित होतं, मात्र गोव्यातील काही मद्य विक्रेत्यांनी दुकानं चालू ठेवून सर्वोच्च न्यायालयाच्या आदेशाचा अवमान केलाय। या प्रकरणी सरकार काहीतरी तोडगा काढेल अशी अपेक्षा बाळगून ही मद्य विक्री चालू असून यावर अबकारी खातं आता काय भूमिका घेणार याकडे गोवेकरांचं लक्ष लागून आहे। दरम्यान सर्वोच्च न्यायालयाच्या आदेशाचं पालन करताना अबकारी अधिकारी आताताईपणा करत असल्यानं त्यांना योग्य मार्गदर्शन करावं अशी मागणी ॲडव्होकेट राजीव गोम्स यांनी केली आहे। या संदर्भातील निवेदन गोम्स यांनी सोमवारी अबकारी संचालकांना सादर केलं। बंदी क्षेत्रात मद्य विक्रीला बंदी आहे, मात्र बाहेरून मद्य नेऊन बार आणि रेस्टॉरंटमध्ये पिण्यास बंदी नसल्याचा दावा गोम्स यांनी केलाय।
Commissioner of Excise, along with a request that direction should be issued to all excise officers, inspectors, that they should not stop citizens from carrying their own liquor into restaurants, even which are situated within prohibited areas from highways. Now see what happens is Supreme Court has directed that there should not be any sale of liquor in restaurants situated on highways, but Supreme Court has not said that there should not be any consumption on those premises. The Goa Excise Act also does not say that consumption of alcohol is prohibited in any public place. So we can conclude therefore that any citizen who wants to take his quota and drink anywhere is not prohibited. So what restricts us as a citizen from getting into a restaurant, even though it is situated in a prohibited area, to go there and drink our own quota? There is no bar, as I said, on consumption. So I requested the commissioner. He's a good man. He said he's going to look into this matter. I feel he's going to agree to my opinion. He has now sort of agreed that consumption of alcohol is not prohibited anywhere, and Supreme Court also does not prohibit. So I feel any citizen who wants to have alcohol along with his meal, there cannot be any prohibition by the state government or by the Supreme Court. As of now, there is no law to that effect.
And it has been decided to hold a joint meeting, all Goa meeting of all the affected and all the other persons concerned with the trade on Wednesday at Talegaon Community Center to bring forth the problems faced, the effects of this ban on people, the traders, the dependents and all concerned with the trade. And we have also having a meeting with the Chief Minister tomorrow at 12 o'clock. He has called for a meeting to discuss what could be the future course of action as regards the aspect of this ban and how the Goa government can proceed further to save all concerned. So I think we are moving in the right direction, but of course it is my sincere request to all the concerned, including the media as well as the people, to be sensitive to this issue and make it a point to come forward and attend the meeting on Wednesday, that is 5th of April at Talegaon Community Center, which will be a all Goa joint meeting of all the owners of the restaurants, hotels, bars as well as the retailers. We cannot state that the government has been inactive. Government has supported all the traders in Goa, and every one of us will vouch for it, because every time we have had a meeting with Chief Minister, he has taken us one step ahead. And I think tomorrow's meeting at 12 o'clock, we also hope that we are going to take one step ahead and probably try and help all the traders. Of course, as I reiterate that that exemption from this judgment on the lines of Sikkim and Meghalaya would be the most important factor and criteria on the basis of which the state should approach the Honorable Supreme Court vis-a-vis the judgment.